Every day we meet dozens or even hundreds of people on the streets, and at first glance it seems that we can immediately distinguish a rich person from a poor person. Many people think that it is not difficult, because an impeccable appearance, concentration, self-confidence, meaningfulness and determination in the look speak for themselves. But these are only external indicators, which sometimes can create a deceptive impression. After all, even an ordinary person of average wealth is quite capable of allowing himself to dress expensively, wear luxury accessories, and look successful. But this does not mean at all that he possesses the qualities of a rich person. But what are these qualities? How to recognize them, and most importantly, how to educate them in yourself. There are many distinguishing features between rich and poor people, but we will talk about the 10 most basic. 1. The rich always save money and value time. Any rich person, to the question which resource is most valuable, will answer without hesitation: time. It is of great importance for the organization and successful conduct of any business. The ability to properly manage your time is a valuable skill that everyone who wants to achieve heights in life must aspire to. After all, the wasted minute will not return, but, as you know, time is money. Rich people most often spend time learning and investing, and poor people tend to spend time after working on the couch watching TV. 2. The poor spend money, the rich invest. Poor people are not used to value and save money, because they never have it. They always live in debt, moving from paycheck to paycheck, and their financial situation worsens every day. Many of them are tormented by the question, why is money always lacking? The answer is simple: money, make money. Only by realizing their true value and mission, you can become a truly rich person. Money does not need to be stored under mattresses or in cabinets. Every month, putting aside a small part of the stock, they must constantly work and make a profit. They need to be invested and invested. Only then the income will increase, and life will improve. Kopeck saves the ruble. Rich people have well grasped this truth, and always try to keep it. They do not leave a tip, and if they do, then only for excellent service. They take change in stores to the penny, because it's their earnings, their labor, strength of intelligence and energy, and by this they are not scattered. But rich people every month deduct 10% of income to charity. What are the poor doing? Most of them do not skimp on tips, and leave them at every opportunity, trying to prove their worth. But at the same time they save on products in the store and, as a rule, never donate money to charity, because they already lack money. The poor always pay the declared price for products or services, while the rich never spend more on this or that thing than it's worth. This is the key difference between the rich and the poor. Sometimes, the behavior of successful people is surprising to others. Why a millionaire needs a 5% discount if he can afford to buy whatever he wants at any price. Only poor people think so. Rich in everything and always seek profit, even the smallest one. 5. The poor person always pays twice. Poor people are weak-minded and naive. It is easy for them to impose any beliefs, and therefore, they constantly become victims of advertising and experienced sellers, acquiring low-quality, and sometimes completely unnecessary products, things or services. As a result, throwing money away. They are left with nothing, and again they have to spend their savings on the purchase of another product. The rich always choose the best quality for a reasonable price. They know exactly what they want, and it's hard for rich people to cheat or impose low-quality goods. 6. The rich do not make rash purchases. As mentioned earlier, rich people don't buy low-quality cheap things. There is a good saying, I'm not so rich as to buy cheap things. Since a cheap thing cannot last for a long time, you have to buy it again and spend money. And an expensive and high-quality thing will last for many years. Also, rich people plan their purchases in advance. They do not give in to instant gusts, and do not acquire the first thing they like, guided only by emotions. The poor can afford spontaneous decisions that, as a result, lead to a shortage of money even for basic needs. 7. A successful person does not flaunt his wealth, and lives within his means. The rich will not boast in front of friends or barely familiar people, their wealth, earnings or a new acquisition. Such people can dress in simple, but high-quality things, and look quite modest, but at the same time harmonious. The rich listen to the opinion of only authoritative people, and draw the right conclusions. Poor people tend to wear unnecessarily bright things. They are prone to envy and require undeserved respect for themselves. 8. The rich keep a close eye on spending and income. The poor never know where the money went. Successful people carefully control their cash flows, and always know where and when the money was spent, and when to wait for new arrivals. The poor do not keep records, and very often they face the fact of the complete lack of money, and before the deadline for receiving a small salary. It is still a long time to wait. 9. For the poor man, money is a meaning of life. For the rich, only the opportunity to realize himself and his potential. The poor person does not think that you can do what you love and earn money. He is afraid of failures and losses, so he goes to the job where they pay more. He lives one day and does not think about the future. The rich, first of all, tries to make money on what he likes and what he understands the most. He steadfastly suffers failures and mistakes, realizing that without them there can be no growth and development. Poor people are always in a hurry somewhere, and always do not have time. They do not know how to properly manage their time, set tasks, plan a day. Because of this, very often they forget about important meetings or affairs. The rich, on the contrary, always punctual. Their time is scheduled up to the minute. They are never in a hurry, but they always come in time, and remember important dates. Any poor person has the opportunity to become rich, but in order for the qualities of a successful person to manifest themselves, it is necessary to work on yourself for a long time and hard. Having embarked on a path of personal growth, you will soon be able to see the differences between the rich and the poor, and then learn to notice and eradicate the negative qualities in yourself, leading to withering, decline and poverty. And what specific steps should be taken to become rich we already told in the last video. Thank you for watching.